Hello ladies and gentlemen, we are back for more Kubera with the most recent chapter 399, which will be up on the Patreon, of course, as soon as it is available when I finish this recording, and will be up for everybody else on Friday. But nonetheless, let's jump right into it with a new chapter. Probably the last of Season 3. Finale. Kolavinka! Tadia? How is it looking outside? Do you see more Tarakas around? Yeah. They're swarming out as if their resurrection standby time ended simultaneously. We've got to leave now. Forget the crescent gate. We won't make it through with all these Taraka. Instead, we should go to Willow through this water channel. I see. Then, brother, come with us.
No. You might see them as just Tarakas, but I still think of them as my own kind. I'm not leaving them behind. So leave the rest to me, and take that human with you. Fuck.
But what's your plan? Those Taraka-fied Nastika are obviously much stronger than before.
If Father was right, they wouldn't see me as their enemy.
But he could have been wrong. If they do see you as an enemy...
Then I'll wipe them out with helmet.
Wow, you're my brother and all, but that overconfidence of yours is just...
What was that?
You're awesome! Okay, see you later, brother. Don't die on me.
She's confident as fuck as well. Season 3, episode 399, finale 1. Look at him. Look at him up there.
You're being overprotective. They couldn't see me anyway. You're trying to shield me. Is what might have given me away.
What? Why can't they see you? Then let them see you. Who would dare attack you knowing I have your back? She said she attacked Father, so a weaker Taraka would end up taking the throne. She could have very well attacked you for the same reason. She would have never suspected my Tarakafication. And you're a different story. Yeah, I mean, obviously he has as well. She might have attacked you the moment she sensed your presence. So it was best to drive her away by displaying my hostility.
All that thought, and you held back from attacking her? I was starting to think you become allies or something.
Nonsense. That human would have flipped if she'd heard you say that. There's something that makes me reluctant to kill her. That's all. Anyway, can you have healed him with your transcendental? Despite my father's refusal to be healed. I know you're in no position to defy his orders, but...
I couldn't have. My regeneration transcendental enhances the recipient's natural healing capabilities. So when that natural ability is close to none, my transcendental is pointless.
Wait, but why would Father not have... Oh, maybe because he was weak in general from not hunting at all after he came back?
I'm not sure. I don't know why, but he was different from other Nastika I've seen come back. Take cover. Vibhudi's outside.
With all those around him. That's our clan. And I should go help them instead of hiding.
Just wait. Vibhudi isn't that easy to deal with.
What makes you so wary of him? Just how strong is he? I mean, I should be faster than him. Does he have some wide-range transcendental that's as instant as my crimson sunshine of dawn?
Maybe. But the real issue is his next level mobility. His speed on land was just out of this world. It was more than enough to neutralize our ability to fly. My transcendental only took a split second to hit the ground, yet he managed to dodge it. I was so sure I had my eyes on him the whole time. But just like that, he disappeared on me. And the next thing I know, he was attacking me. I was on the other side of the planet, but there he was again, right in front of me, just like that, with not even a scratch on him. I've always known how fast the Kinara were, but none of their 4th stage Rakshasa have ever escaped my eyes, and Chatan was the only 5th stage I've seen, so... Quite honestly, I never imagined there could be a Kinara with that kind of speed.
I mean, I imagine Titan's is a bit slower than most. I don't know, it's just, maybe it's because his, like, Seraphomers always kind of look rocky to my eyes, that he looks like he'd be a bit slower. But maybe that's just me tweaking out, but who knows.
Quite honestly, I never imagined there could be a Kinara with that kind of speed.
So, do you think he has a teleportation transcendental similar to Kalavinka's? I mean, hers has a delay, but...
Whether he has a teleportation with a...
Jesus.
Whether he has a teleportation transcendental with a delay, or speed high enough to be mistaken for one, he's extremely tricky to deal with. Especially for us Garudas, since every blow we take could be detrimental. And he even seems to detect my stealth. So imagine. That's why I wanted you to use your Crimson Sunshine of Dawn with me next to you. He's just so fast and strong, I thought that was our only way to take him by surprise. Anyway, we should hold for now. We don't have the experience it takes, but some of those Nastika might have a way of killing Vibhuti. And some might still be able to use their eye. We'll lose some since all of them are weaker than when they were purely Garuda. But that's a sacrifice we must embrace. At the end of the day, your life is much more than all of theirs combined, so it doesn't matter how many of them we lose. So bide your time, and wait. Now that we've lost Garuda for good, you're our only hope.
I don't know if I'm... Huh? Wait. They're just flying past Vibhuti?
What?
Bruh. What? There we go. Ah, it was just so much easier when Vibhuti helped us through. I feel like it's taking us forever this time. Maybe we should have waited for Vibhuti to join us.
That didn't seem like an option.
Really? Why not? Was he in danger or something?
He agreed we should leave without him in case things got ugly. So don't worry about it.
Dang! So you meant it when you said you guys weren't close.
Anyway, let's pick up the pace. Looks like Leez is really struggling.
Oh! Don't mind about my father. He should have been killed if he was Tarakafied. I would have done the same. Plus, he'll come back, you know?
She doesn't know. She doesn't know.
I knew he was Kalavinka and Yuta's father, but still attacked them without a second thought, believing he would resurrect himself. But he's gone forever. The fact he refused to regenerate is irrelevant, because I would have finished him off if Maruna hadn't stopped me. And do I tell his children that he's gone forever? Would they forgive me if I told them I believed he'd come back? No. If I were in their shoes, none of that would have mattered to me. I understand how they must feel, so I can't even look them in the eye.
What the? Did you just vomit blood? Are you really that hungry? Kalavinka, no.
I don't think that's the issue here, Kalavinka. We should really hurry now.
Jeez, about time! You have no idea what went down while you... Shoo! She's sick, so don't bother her. We need a god or Nastika who could help.
What the hell happened to you? What the hell happened to you?
Step aside, Vritra. You're not helping. Why don't you go check on Taksaka while I heal her? You'll just get in the way if you stay here. Thank you for healing me. You might feel okay for now, but the core problem's still there. It won't be long before you start getting worse again. She's holding up pretty well with that powerful name until now. What if... You said you pierced Garuda with that spear, and he chose to die without regenerating. Is his body still in helmet? There was no body. He shattered into shiny light fragments before vanishing completely. Ha, that bastard. I should have known better when he played both sides with Kali and Vishnu. You must have managed to get their consent in the end. You listen to me carefully. Chances are, Garuda couldn't have regenerated himself even if he tried. because you took away his power of name. But your body can barely handle the name you already own. Holding another name that clashes with your soul would only kill you. If you want to live, you must pass that name to one of the chosen Garuda's successors. And you must do so before you run out of time.
So she has Garuda's name. So obviously, Garuda's plan was to have Maruna kill him, probably. And then have Maruna inherit his name. But Leez has killed him. So Leez has his name. But presumably, Garuda trusts that Leez will give somebody else his name. I mean, it doesn't really seem like he has a choice. But, yeah, okay, so the name Garuda is in flux. I doubt Yuta's gonna get it, because he's currently not. Although, we do still need to, you know, get to all the timely shit again, right? So maybe Yuta does get the name, as opposed to Maruna. But surely that'd be really, really bad for, like, the fate of the universe with, like, making the Taraka clan really, really strong in the process. Because you'd... Yeah, maybe... Curious. I don't think it's going to be Kalavinka. I'm going to be real. There's no way Kalavinka's getting the name. Right. Let's read the blog. When we get there, oh my god, here we are. Okay. Season 3, episode 399, finale 1. And it's a world hardly compatible with average Korean height. The red background is because Kalavinka broke through and heated it. It looks like ice, but it's not actually ice. It doesn't melt into water or anything. Of course, this only applies to the inside of the water channels. The outside surface of the helmet is actually ice. Yeah, I imagine all these characters are stupid tall. Suddenly a wing show off? They didn't take the wings out here just for style. There's a very steep incline. They could have climbed it another way, but chose the easier method they're familiar with. Well, yeah, obviously. If you're wondering why I included the uphill path that didn't matter to the story, it's because the dialogue scenes were starting to feel a bit dull, so I wanted to add some variation. Both characters have stiff expressions, so the dialogue scenes felt too static. A huge misunderstanding. Some people questioned whether Samfadi was being overly cautious in episode 397, or whether she was underestimating Maruna. But from Samfadi's perspective, it really appeared just as she described in this episode. It's not that Samfadi is stupid, it's just that it was a situation where she couldn't help but think that way. As always, when I'm reviewing, is this the right decision for this chapter, for this character in this situation, I try to erase the information I already know and put myself in each character's shoes. The author or the reader already know all the details, so everything seems clear, but not to the characters. If a character was limited information makes a judgment call from the perspective of an omniscient reader, Doctor, it might make a satisfying story in the short term, but in the long run, it'll just make you wanna, huh? That's weird. I mean, she's completely right. And again, this gives us insight into why Korigom is such a good author. It's because she doesn't just think about, oh, what's satisfying for you, what makes sense for the world. Again, writing isn't an easy thing to do. Most people can't write, which is why so many remakes come out these days that are just worse than the originals, narratively speaking, because they try and rehash them in just obtuse and fundamentally stupid ways, and none of them can write to make those obtuse things fit, narratively speaking. But this isn't the place to talk about that. Here, I omitted the part where Shes and Titan come back together, because it's not really necessary. I'm skipping over a lot of things. If there's an incident that requires explanation, I'll add that amount of detail. But here, even if it's not explained, it's enough to just assume they're together. They've been together for a while, so I didn't write any detail. I was worried that many people might be suspicious, so I checked the reactions, but thankfully, no one seems to take issue. Thank you for your cooperation. Translation, FYI, increased the font size starting with this episode. There was just increased font size a bit, yeah, cool. Alrighty, well, there's that. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like on sub, notification bell, usual stuff. I don't know what's even you. 20,000 subs that you've counted this year. Without the way, if you're now for another video. Let's start. Bye now.